The Lion and the Mouse, a tale of kindness. In the heart of the African savannah, where golden grass stretched as far as the eye could see, there lived a magnificent lion named Leo. With a coat as golden as the sun, a roar that could be heard for miles, and a regal presence that commanded respect, Leo was known as the king of the jungle. But despite his majestic appearance, Leo was known for his kindness and a heart that was as big as his paws. He ruled his kingdom with fairness and looked after the animals of the savannah as if they were his own family. Under Leo's rule, peace reigned, and all creatures lived in harmony. One hot and dry morning, as the sun cast its fiery glow upon the land, Leo was resting under the shade of a tall acacia tree. His amber eyes surveyed his kingdom, and a gentle smile curved on his mighty face as he watched the animals go about their daily routines. As he lay there, a delicate rustle in the grass caught his attention. He lifted his head, his keen eyes narrowing as he tried to pinpoint the source of the sound. It was then that he saw a tiny mouse scurrying in the distance. The mouse was in a frenzy, darting back and forth, searching for something amidst the dry blades of grass. Curiosity piqued. Leo rose to his feet and strolled over to the agitated mouse. "What's troubling you, little one?" he inquired in his deep, resonant voice. The mouse, who had been too absorbed in its frantic quest to notice the lion's approach, jumped in surprise. It stared up at Leo with wide, beady eyes, its tiny chest heaving with fear. "Please, mighty lion," the mouse squeaked. "I've lost my family. They were in their burrow, and when I went back, they were gone. I can't find them anywhere." Leo's heart went out to the trembling mouse. He knelt down and said, "Do not fear, little friend. I will help you find your family." With that, he stretched out a colossal paw, and the mouse climbed onto it. Leo's great heart swelled with warmth as he realized the mouse was so small that it barely covered the pad of his paw. Leo began to search for the mouse's family, covering miles of savannah, lifting rocks and leaves, and peering into every crevice he could find. The sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the land. After hours of searching, Leo returned to the acacia tree with a heavy heart. He had not found the mouse's family, and his large frame sank to the ground in exhaustion. The mouse hopped down from Leo's paw and stood before him, tears glistening in its tiny eyes. "Thank you for trying, great lion," it said. "You have a heart as big as your kingdom." Leo smiled sadly and nodded. "I am sorry we couldn't find your family, my friend." The mouse sniffled, and then an idea seemed to strike it. "Wait," it exclaimed. "There's one more place we haven't checked." "Where?" asked Leo, his eyes filled with hope. "Follow me," chirped the mouse, and with newfound energy, it darted into a thicket of grass. Leo lumbered behind, every step making the earth tremble. The mouse led Leo to a tiny, concealed burrow, almost invisible amidst the tall grass. With a flutter of its heart, the mouse scurried to the entrance and gave a tiny, hopeful squeak. And then, as if by a miracle, there was a chorus of tiny voices from deep within the burrow. One by one, 5 more mice, no larger than the one who had sought Leo's help, poked their heads out. "Mama, Papa, we're so glad you're safe," the little mouse exclaimed, as its parents and siblings rushed out to embrace it. Leo watched the heartwarming reunion, a smile spreading across his face. He realized that these were the mice he had been looking for, The mouse's father, with gratitude shining in his eyes, said, "Mighty lion, you have saved our family. We are eternally thankful." Leo, towering over the mice like a guardian angel, bowed his head graciously. "It was my pleasure," he rumbled. "In this kingdom, we are all family, no matter our size. Remember that." The mice nodded in agreement, and their tiny hearts swelled with appreciation for the benevolent lion who had rescued them. From that day forward, the story of the lion and the mouse spread across the savannah. Animals of all sizes marveled at the kindness of Leo, the great lion, and the humble mouse who had shown that even the mightiest creatures could possess the gentlest hearts. The lion and the mouse became fast friends, and the little mouse visited the great lion often, riding on his back as they roamed the kingdom together. In return, the other animals in the savannah began to help the mouse family, for they had witnessed the compassion of their king. Leo's wisdom and kindness were legendary, and the peace of his kingdom deepened. Animals of all sizes and shapes lived harmoniously, as they had learned that true strength lay not in might alone, but in the size of one's heart. In the heart of the African savannah, the legend of Leo, the lion with a heart as vast as the horizon, and Mike, the humble mouse with the courage of a giant, teaches us the timeless moral that kindness, no matter how small the act, can create a ripple of compassion that makes the world a better place. It's a reminder that true strength isn't solely in one's might, but in the size of their heart.